going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say! Brilliant! That is schoolboy's own stuff. Oh, I bet even he can't believe it.
Good morning and good morning to you all. Guys, I've just not long finished doing the Monday night stream. It is good morning. It's just gone past midnight here in the UK. So that is morning time. Why am I doing the video now? I'm doing the video now because I figured if I were to do the video later on today, which is where I normally do it, between 9:30, 10:30 is when it gets uploaded. It will be kickoff time. By the way, I want to take the opportunity to tell you guys that we're doing a watch along tomorrow morning on Tottenham away. Stel, Mari, and maybe one or two other people will join the panel, but Stel and Mari will definitely be on live doing a watch along. So make sure you tune in for that. I'll be in the comments and I'll be in the background, maybe jump on at half time to have a little discussion with the guys. So yes, so definitely lock it in. We will be on from 10:15, 10:30 onwards, about half an hour before kickoff. So make sure to make a note of that, guys. If you're not working or different time zones and you want to watch a watch along, make sure you head over to Tottenham away and do that. Whilst I'm here, take this opportunity to smash a like to this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. For those of you that continue to support, watch, view, and have been subscribed from the beginning, thanks guys, truly appreciate it. Even last night's support in the chat, and for those of you generously who super chatted as well, big up guys. And if you're newly joined, welcome aboard. You'll get to find out really a lot about us and the content that we provide, both on match days, away from matches, in the stadium, out of the stadium, and around the training ground where I do the morning videos like today's. You will see a lot more of that in the season. So yeah, so I was saying, why am I doing so? I figured by the time the video comes out later on today, it will be near match day. So I figured, why not do one now, to upload now, so you guys, when you wake up, for those who are asleep in England, when you wake up, you'll get to see this video straight away. So guys, match day. God, it's been such a long summer. We're finally here. We finally made it. Match day against West Ham. European champions, guys. So we don't quite know what team we're going to field. We've got so many players out in Australia. Any of them could be playing. We're not quite sure as yet who's playing. We'll probably have a fair idea nearer to the time. But what can one hope for, really? Just I think it'd be too early to see patterns of play. Some players came back early, some players came back later. So we don't know what kind of condition every single player is right now. It's just, for me personally, it's just going to be great to see everyone. Whoever plays, it'd just be good to see them after a long time since I certainly saw them playing live. It'd be good to see how the ideas that Ange perhaps has. Like I said, we're not going to see everything, but maybe some indication of how we want to play. If we play further up the pitch, lower or somewhere in between. The pressing, will we be pressing? Those are the kind of things, indications essentially, what we're after. We're just after indications. But for me, like I said, there is a bit of taste as to why we haven't had a centre-back in. And I mentioned this in a stream a few hours ago. How is it possible that we couldn't get a centre-back in? The Van der Ven deal has been, according to reports, the personal terms were agreed nearly 2-3 weeks ago now. Why hasn't this player gotten over the line? Are we perhaps waiting to sell Kane to fund both the defenders, Van der Ven and perhaps Tapsoba? Now Tapsoba is, according to the Spurs Watch on Twitter, is number one target, but we still think he's a little bit too expensive. So we're trying to see if we can get him on cheaper. Certainly not on the conditions, on the price conditions that are currently being upkept by their club. So that's the disappointing side for me. The one area that I was looking forward to, definitely wanted Spurs, the club, the board, the owners, Levy, whoever, to really attack, to try and address that number one situation. That would have been the number one area that I wanted us to bring players in, even before we got, say, the likes of Maddison or the goalkeeper himself. I think once that happened, I think that should have been at least get one in. We need two, maybe three. Some people have said we need three. I think two will suffice, but at least get one in to say, right, how we can play. But according to what I was seeing, the training on Spurs the social media, we played the back. We was doing drills from the back with Rodon, Dyer, Spence, and Udogie. Listen, I'm always excited to see Spurs play, but when I see the name same old names like Dyer appearing in the defence, it doesn't fill me with any kind of excitement. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I think Dyer's probably going to play tomorrow. When you think of everything that we've been discussing, new era, rebuild, ground zero, start from scratch, rebuild it all up and start. And then I see the same old happening again. It doesn't fill me with too much enthusiasm. But, I won't keep you guys too long. I just wanted to know, I wanted to give you my first sensations leading up to the game. Excited that football is back. Excited to be seeing Spurs back on the pitch. Am I excited to see the same old players stepping back on the pitch? Players like Eric Dyer and stuff like that? Not so much. I do look forward, I've said many times, I look forward to seeing Bissouma back in there. Son, 100%. Should be free of any kind of injury now, post-surgery. So look forward to seeing him back on the pitch and follow suit with the others. But Bissouma, I was saying, is the one that I'm really looking forward to, because I want to be seeing the Bissouma that we fell in love with watching him at Brighton. I want to see that back. I think if we get a top Bissouma, I think that midfield completely changes. Interested to see how we play with the fullbacks, because I believe we were playing with wing-backs last year. So it'll be interesting how it all works out in the back four, and how far up the line, how far up the pitch we go. And do we attack on the front foot and play on high line? We don't have the defenders just yet to do it, I think. I don't think we do, but be interested to see the first steps, the first outing, how we get on, how we fare up against like I said, these West Ham European champions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you not excited? What are you ready to see? What do you want to see? What in this first outing are you hoping to see? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, forever always, come on you Spurs. Come on, boys.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away.